I'm going to tell you a story. We've all experienced a lot of hardship since COVID started early in 2020. And obviously on the state side, we've had some difficulty. We've had to be very creative in how we've continued funding. And thank God we've even been able to grow somewhat. Even through this crisis, we've been able to make significant progress and continue the work and grow new projects and all of that sort of thing. But it has been trying. It's been difficult. It's been a challenge. So on the state side, there have been some significant losses that we've had to learn how to work around and juggle a little bit. And then on the Ukrainian side, when we're dealing with children who are hurting, traumatized kids, orphans, refugees, human trafficking victims, kids that have been abused and neglected, all of those types of categories of kids that we deal with on a daily basis, there's been significant increases in the requests for us to perform humanitarian related aid, food assistance, medical assistance, those sorts of things, water filters for clean water, all of those kinds of things, warm winter clothing and blankets and fuel for heating is really on the rise. We're feeding, just for example, 3 times more children than we were just 3 months ago. And because of the losses on the state side and because of the increases in the requests and the grave need in Ukraine, we're at a place where we really need to ask for your help. I have a little over 3,000 friends or acquaintances, I guess you'd call them, but friends who are somehow related to me through family, through work, through the Navy or some other work. And most of you are acquainted with us because of the work we do with Mission 823 and with kids in Ukraine. And so out of those 3,000 friends, we're appealing to 40 individuals, 40 individuals to help us at $100 a month. That's $4,000 a month. I know that's a lot of money, but that's what we need to raise to make up for losses on the partner side and increases in the need on the Ukrainian side. We need to raise $4,000 a month as quickly as possible. I'm asking 40 individuals to prayerfully consider partnering with us at $100 a month to do what you can. And then when you've done what you can, to help us to share this need on social media in every single platform you can possibly think of so that we can multiply the effect of our network tremendously, logarithmically. We can get this word out and help us to try to meet these goals as quickly as possible. Another thing that we're trying to, I was approached by one of our church partners about another idea, and that is the idea to donate your mission trip. Because of COVID restrictions, there's a lot of border restrictions about travel, and so we're having to be pretty wise about how we deploy people on the field. And we can't do large crowds of youth camps like we used to do, and so we're still doing ministry in very creative ways, but we just can't take teams of 25 or 10 or 25 people to the field anymore and do youth camps. And so somebody suggested, why don't we just donate our mission trip to Mission 823, what would that accomplish? And I said, listen, if an average church team of 10 were to donate their $2,500, which is what it takes to get to Ukraine and do ministry for a team like that, if 10 people would donate their trip through your church, that would allow us to not just do one camp, that would allow us to do 5 fully funded youth camps for hurting children in Ukraine. If we had 3 churches, just 3 churches that could put together a program like that, meet that challenge by saying, listen, we're going to plan for a trip to Ukraine and then donate the whole thing to Mission 823 to use on the field in direct relationship with kids. If 3 churches would do that with 10 individuals, we would fund 15 straight back-to-back months of youth camps for traumatized children in Ukraine. That's unbelievable. If just 3 churches would donate their mission trip, we could fund an entire year plus having a youth camp for those hurting kids every single month of the year. That's what we need to do. We have requests from the federal government. We have requests from social services. We have requests from the churches in Ukraine to all have as many youth camps as we possibly can for these kiddos, and this is one way that you can help. Listen, I know this is a long video. I'm going to get off of here, but listen, consider being one of the 40. Consider being one of the 3 churches, and let's accomplish some great things. Move into 2021 from a position of strength, and try to help as many of these kiddos as we possibly can. Thank you all. God bless you. Our website is mission823.com. Call me 817-313-3656, or email me at Shawn, that's SHAWN, at mission823.com, and I'll answer any questions that you have. We're in a great deal of crisis. We have a tremendous opportunity to make a difference. I'm asking you to do what you can and tell others what you've done. Invite them to do the same thing. Thank you. God bless you all.